Hey, how's it going, everybody? Robin Nolan. Happy New Year. It's 2018 and I'm back with a live lesson. I want to teach you something. I want to show you something which I think can help you with your guitar playing, with your gypsy jazz guitar playing. And it's something which is a kind of a secret, or something which I use all the time in my solos and when I'm playing to really kind of make the lines swing. So this is going to be something really, really cool that you're going to learn in this lesson, okay? And it's really easy. And it doesn't matter if you're, like a blues player or you're coming from rock. This isn't actually a gypsy jazz technique, okay? So gypsy jazz police, I surrender, okay? But who cares? Anyway, everybody, welcome. People are joining the show. I can see Michael Ostella's in the house. Welcome, Michael. It's Robin here. I'm in the kitchen in Amsterdam, and I'm welcoming you to a live show where I'm going to show you something, like all my lessons, something really easy which you can kind of slip into your playing right away. And this is a technique, and you're going to be able to use this, and it's going to give your solos and your lead lines much more swing. And that's what it's all about. Duke Ellington, if it don't mean that thing, if it don't got that swing, you know what I mean? So this is something which can really help any player of any level. So I think it can help you too. And welcome, by the way. My name's Robin Nolan. If you don't know me, I'm a gypsy jazz guitarist. Play this kind of guitar, and I love to help people get inspired with gypsy jazz. Welcome, Annemiek. And by teaching you bite-sized little things which don't dwell on theory and kind of orthodox technique, but show stuff which can help you have fun with this music. And that's my whole mantra. That's my mission, to help you. And welcome to the show, everybody. When you join the show, good morning, John. How are you doing? When you join the show, type in where you're watching from, okay? Because that's always really exciting for me. And it keeps me going. I think, wow, there's some guy in India, there's a guy in New Zealand. I'm in Amsterdam, and it's a little global kind of thing that's going on here. Welcome, Paul. I think Paul's in New York. Message, if you want to get ahead with your guitar playing, gypsy jazz guitar playing, go to that link which is in the description of this video, gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com. There's a free 10-minute crash course waiting for you, and you'll actually learn how to play La Pompe, which is the rhythm in this music, a couple of really cool chord inversions which kind of give the flavor of this music, and even a couple of gypsy licks. And this is something which can give you massive confidence really quickly. So go to that URL. The link is in the description. Go there, sign up, and you'll get this free crash course. And also you'll join my community, and I'm always sending really cool stuff out to all my followers. So welcome, everybody. So this technique, okay, which I think is something which you can kind of add to your playing straight away without thinking too much, is called pull-offs, all right? And a pull-off, I'll give you an example. So if I'm playing over like a G minor chord, okay, or G minor blues, and this is the kind of technique I'm talking about. It's got... this kind of thing which, it's serious groove that you can add to your playing. And if I give you a little example, well, first I'll show you what I'm talking about. Pull-offs, okay? So pull-off is where you play the note. So we're playing A there on the 7th fret on the D string, okay? If you play the note, pick it, and then with the fret in hand, you pull off the note. Okay, then you've got that note underneath. So you hear two notes. Okay, but what you want to do, this is why it works. It kind of glues your lines together, so it kind of makes them more kind of flow. So when you're going just these notes, okay, just the notes out of a A minor arpeggio, A, C, E, C, E. So instead of going, which sounds cool, you kind of get this effect. get the picture. It's kind of real groove stuff, and it's really easy. So, for example, if I was going to play a tune like Out of Nowhere, Out of Nowhere, okay, if you know that standard which we play in Gypsy Jazz, like ba 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 ba. So I might play it like this. See what I mean? So I'm really kind of giving it a lot of swing and groove by using these pull-offs. So I'm kind of going. So I'll show you both hands. So the thing is not to worry about the note which you're pulling off. So you go. Okay, so it sounds good on that one, and then don't worry about the note that you play after the note. It's more the effect. It's like if you know Michael saying, can you suggest a way to practice and develop the pull-off technique? Totally, I'm going to get to that in a minute, Michael. You know, just to reaffirm, you know when you hear a bass player kind of go, you hear that kind of thing. So it's basically not. Instead, it's kind of got these pull-off sounds. So, okay, so that's what gives it the real swing and the real groove, and that's what we're after. So if you're going to play something, Michael was asking about a way to practice this. If you use it, okay, over A minor. Welcome everybody, by the way. You're joining the live show here from Robin Nolan, the first of 2018, and I wish you all, by the way, a really great year. And I'm going to be here helping you stay inspired with your Gypsy Jazz guitar playing. And make sure if you're joining this show and you want to get going with Gypsy Jazz, then go to this URL, gypsyjazzcrashcourse.com. There's a free course waiting for you right there. Okay, the link is in the description of the video. Click on it, and you're away. Okay. You'll sign up to this really cool 10-minute crash course, okay? That'll get you going. There's chords, there's licks, there's rhythm. It's all there, okay? So welcome, Henry. Brilliant. Henry Acker from the States, up-and-coming genius. Welcome, Renee. I'm teaching something a little bit off the cuff here, so it's not the orthodox gypsy kind of thing, which is actually what I'm all about. You know, I'm not an orthodox gypsy player. And I kind of encourage you to not be worry about, you know, orthodox technique and all that stuff, and do things which are comfortable. Good morning, Jose from San Antonio, Texas. Finally catching a live feed. I was waiting for you to get up, mate. Here's something, okay? So instead of going, that kind of thing where we're playing it over A minor, right? So usually you go. But if you use this technique, then you kind of get this vibe, okay, with that simple exercise lick. So you go, so it's kind of, say the groove's going, it's going along that, and then you're going to go. Exaggerating it there, but you see what I mean. So you kind of, okay, so you kind of, you're not worried about that pull off the open string, because before you know it, you're onto the next note, and you're just swinging like crazy. Okay, that's what it's all about. In the title it says my secrets are swinging like crazy. This is it. This is one of them at least. And you can apply it to melodies, like I say, Out of Nowhere. It just starts to go, whoa, kind of just really swings. And it's something which I think that you might find easy, you know what I mean? It's not like you haven't got to shred, you haven't got to kind of get this crazy picking together, which is also really cool. But I'm kind of always looking for ways which kind of sidestep that and add massive groove at the same time. So, like that. If you're in C major, okay, you could have a lick like this. See what I mean? So it's just going really simple lick in C major, which might be just these notes. Just using that, right? Just C major. But then you just go. I'm kind of overdoing it there, but I think you get the picture. So you can just take any simple phrase, like that C major one. How simple is that? G, A, C, D, C, A, G, do, ba, bo, be, da, bo, do. Instead of going, which swings, right? But check this out. So you can soon get inspired, and you don't really kind of have to apply it to, when you practice it to a lick, but just you can kind of paste this concept on your playing in general. So if I started to play a solo over a minor blues, okay, and I wanted to kind of give you the vibe of these pull-offs, and it would sound something like this. So you, instead of just playing your normal lines, you might go, so. Get what I mean? It's hard to kind of balance all this stuff and give you examples, but that's the kind of vibe, and I think it's something that you can just do right now, you know what I mean? So when this video is finished, you can kind of go, oh yeah, let's give that a try. That Nolan was talking about, these pull-offs, what's it all about? Take a tune you know really well. What about minor swing? Like that. Here's another thing, E7, here's a lick. Something like, so this kind of lick. Okay, so first the regular lick. Okay. Right, those notes sound cool over E7, right? So, Ken saying, howdy from Alfred, New York, where it's freaking cold. I know, mate, it's like winter wonderland there. Thanks, Samuel, by the way, swinging like crazy. Cheers, mate. I think it's something that you could apply to your playing, Sam, and sound even better, if that's possible. But yeah, this will keep you warm, Ken, in New York. So there's the lick, but then you got kind of using this effect. You know what I mean? So. Exactly, Dan's saying that Ron Carter and other bass players use this technique as well, and it does swing. Ron Carter, come on. Nick says, works great with hammer-ons right before the pull-off. Absolutely, Nick, good point. And Abdullah says, good night from Indonesia. Good night, thanks for staying up. You can watch the replay because it will be on Facebook later. Welcome, Abdullah, have a good night's sleep. And Ashkan has joined the broadcast. Welcome. Everybody, type in where you're watching from. We've got New York, we've got Amsterdam, we've got Indonesia there, and I've got a feeling people are watching from exotic places in the world. So just type it in where you're watching from, and I hope you're all having a great new year, by the way. And by the way, it's my mission to help you with your Gypsy Jazz guitar playing and give you tips which are actually actionable that you can actually use, you know what I mean? So it's not going to be over your head. It's going to be stuff which you can apply whatever level you're at to your playing. Sam's watching from Baltimore. Welcome. It must be snowy and cold there too, right? Alonso, welcome Alonso. Welcome Dan from Atlanta. Guys, if you haven't already done this, good night from heaven. Yeah. Darren from Great Yarmouth. Talk about exotic. Welcome, Darren. Make sure you go to this link, guys. If you haven't already, this is a great resource to get you up and running with Gypsy Jazz. There's a 10-minute crash course waiting for you there. So sign up for that. You'll be on my list then. I'll be sending you really cool stuff every week to keep you inspired for 2018. That's my mission, remember. So really cool stuff to get up and running. Licks and chords, kind of give you that confidence. The way I teach is not, loads and loads of charts, even though there's charts in this course, but it's kind of getting you playing natural and not worrying too much about the orthodox technique and the theory and stuff. So that's my style. So if you like that, then you'll love the crash course. The link is in the description. We're looking at something called Pulloffs, which is it's an easy technique which all guitarists know about. But it's something that you can apply to your solos in Gypsy Jazz, and it sounds cool. So these kind of licks, so basic stuff like, sorry, gotta get just falling over here. Here we go. So if you're playing over A minor, so something simple like, just this thing, even it kind of gives a bluesy sound, but you don't really dwell on those open notes, but you go. G minor. You get the idea. It's those pull-offs, and you can apply it to any lick. So Abdullah's saying play the licks. You can play any lick and use this technique, okay? So you can just blanket it over your whole playing. You can play melodies. If you're playing like, I don't know, any tune. Someone name a tune like Sweet Georgia Brown. You know what I mean? So instead of going, you might go. So you can just apply it to literally anything. That's about it. That's the that's one of these bite-sized lessons I'm talking about. Just to kind of get you thinking about these kind of things, which you don't kind of learn this. Most people don't kind of teach this. Abdullah's saying how major to minor. How do you do major to minor? Okay, so forget about this technique. Major. There's major. So. Minor. Okay, that's basic between major and minor. Do you mean pull-offs? How do you do major to minor pull-offs? The same way. So if you're playing minor, major. So it starts sounding like a blues then. Major to minor. Everybody, thanks for watching, okay? This is the first one of 2018, and it's great to be back. And I wish you a great new year, okay? 2018. It's time to swing, okay? It's time to rock with Gypsy Jazz. And it doesn't matter where you're coming from, what kind of guitar you've got, if you play with a pick or not, who cares? This is about having fun with this music. It's my mission to help you. Joe saying, coincidence, just working on Barney Kessel something. That was probably a great comment, but I missed it. Johnny Russell says, thanks, you're welcome, Johnny. Abdullah says, awesome. Thanks, Abdullah. You're welcome, man. Sean Doherty says, nice. Yeah, it is nice, man. Dan Coy says, thanks. Thanks, brother. Thanks for watching, everybody. Got this really awesome community from all around the world, and it's my pleasure to help you with your playing, okay? Don't forget to go here. Okay, did I say that already? Gypsy Jazz Crash Course. Darren George says, love it. Great, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta get inspired, and then it makes you pick up the guitar, and then you start swinging. Okay, so when this video finishes, pick up your guitar and start playing to something, and try this out with Pulloffs. And I think you'll get what I mean. Just start slipping the odd one in there, and feel that swing. Okay, not enough players do this. Feel the swing and get the groove going. Don't worry about shredding, playing fast. Play the groove, because that's what goes deeper. Okay, so go to the crash course, get set up. It's waiting for you there, 10-minute free crash course, and it's my mission to help you. So I'm going to be back next week with another live to help you with your playing. Okay, another bite-sized thing. So stay good, stay warm if you're in New York or the States, East Coast. And keep groovy, stay inspired, like I always say, and lots of love from the Nolan camp, all right? Try those pull-offs, okay? Michael Adele is watching. I'm just leaving now, but you can watch this. And if you're watching in the future, also type in where you're watching from. Any questions, happy to answer, okay? It's my mission to help you, okay? So I'm going to be back in. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to click the finish button now. See you really soon. Lots of love.